Welcome back, guys, to the BMW Limited Edition Revival. Let's get into it. Right, guys, the screen man has arrived. So here we're going to just watch him do his thing and get this screen out for us. Right, we've got...
I feel like I've got to perform like a monkey or something.
Right, he's under pressure now, we're filming. Right, we've got a bit of cheese wire through there. We're going to have a go at cutting it out with that. Martin's still not feeling confident, so we're going to do our best and try and save the screen.
Most of it.
Right.
We get a bit of heat in it. Ooh. Yeah, go on then, just go for it. Sounds delightful. Oh, you know what's that's gone? That's gone through the rust. That's metal.
Ah.
Oh my god, no problem. No problem.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
We are cutting the car open through the rust.
Oh, hello.
Do you want to drop it on a trestle and clean that off to make sure that we're alright?
Well, I mean, second hand, isn't it? End of the day, isn't it? It's second hand.
That was new when I bought it.
20-year-old screen.
You just see us get the screen out, so you know what we've got to do now, the rust. So we're going to get all sheeted up, covered up, ready to obviously start grinding and seeing how much metal we've got to get in. But I know I keep going on about it, so look at the difference in this colour. Look. Right, just got that all ground off, so we're all clean in here. Got bits of pitting all the way along, but not overly worried about them. We're going to red oxide them up, that'll be fine. This section, go get an air saw, cut down here, just inside that spot weld there, so we don't have to mess about with it. Along the top, another cut down here, just where we've got some clean metal. Once we cut that off, use a bit of metal, make a template, weld it in. Go use this spot weld drill bit. See, it hasn't really got much of a point on it, so it's designed not to drill like through metal. It's meant to take it off in layers, and I think that's where the spot weld is, but I can't really see where it's so rusty. Okay, just go quickly whiz the grind around here, clean up our metal, and then it's ready to weld in just while we're... Okay, got our little plate ready. Just going to put a little bit of this on, weld through primer, just because if we don't treat this in here, all we'll do is the damp will get in there and just start rotting it out again. So a little bit of that in there, let that go off. Going to get that clamped up in place, then get the welder out. Okay, we're all ground off there. So it's come out okay. Still see a slight line where the new bit of metal we've put in is slightly lower, but it doesn't matter. I wasn't trying to get it perfect because the roof curves this way. The roof curves front to back, and then where the windscreen goes in, obviously you can see the whole panel curves like this. So it's curving on 3 different axes as such. So it would have taken loads of stretching, loads of shrinking, just to get it marginally better, when we still have to put a little bit of filler in anyway. So I'm going to DA out the edges, wipe a bit of filler in it, get that done, get it in primer, and then we're really rocking and rolling.
Results may vary with age of vehicle, driving style and climate.
Okay, you just see where we just done that repair on the roof, cutting a bit of rot out and making a new piece up, welding it in, doing the repair. So that was there. Primed it, 2-pack primer. I didn't bother filming it because you see me prime the rest of the car, the exact same process. So, and I needed to get it done because I wanted it to go off overnight so we can rub down today. Next port of call, blocking all the primer down. 240 grit on the block, get that knocked down, and then all we've got to do is interface pad off the primer, and we are there ready to get to the oven. So that is a right result. Also, I know I keep going on about the original colour to how faded we are. Have a look at this. This thing is going to be sick when it is done. I cannot wait to get this thing painted, back together, and then get it out on this road trip. It is going to be wicked. Right, let's get into getting this primer done. Onto the primer. Here you see me using a powdered guide coat. I did use just a black aerosol to guide coat the rest of the car up. This being the car was masked up, so it's quicker and easier just to spray a guide coat over. But as the car isn't masked up anymore, it's quicker and easier to use the powdered guide coat to save getting overspray all over the interior. Now onto blocking the primer. This is a 240 grit DA disc on a block. Keep on rubbing until we get that primer block down. Okay, this is prime example why we're doing all this blocking. You see this slight round dark patch where we haven't broken through all of the primer? That is where we've DA'd out either stone chip, scratch, whatever it is, and it's left a slight shallow. Even though we've feathered out all the paint that was there, it's left a shallow spot, so that's why we've got to block it all. And if that dark patch of guide coat does not come out while we're blocking it, we have to do more filler or something like that, because otherwise we're going to have a dent or a big wobble there. So that is exactly why we've got to do all this blocking. Okay, got that all blocked down with 240. Now, saying guide coat again, guide coat it up, black it all in, everywhere like that. You see all these scratches? That's all from the 240. So we're just going to go over the whole thing, guide coat it all up, 320 on an interface pad, just give it a quick one with a 320 to take out some of the deeper scratches, then just 500 the whole thing. Exactly the same as what we were doing when I prepped the rest of the car. So I'm going to get that done, and then we are not far off paint. So I'm going to crack on because this is so time consuming. What is minutes for you guys is days and days of rubbing down, and yeah, prep work. It's a nightmare. You can't rush it, you can't speed it up. But you can rush it and it just won't be very good actually. So there you go. All done with prepping the paintwork. So I've hung the bumpers on loosely, as you can see, front bumpers on. rear bumpers on. Just hung them on nice and loose, just 2 nuts hold them on, so we're driving around to the oven now. Let's get it round there and get it in the bay. Okay guys, got the oven on, get a bit of heat in the car, make it that little bit easier to mask up, make the masking stick a little bit better. We've got a tool order today, doing this thing in clear over base, so we're going to paint all of our colour on, then go over it with lacquer, give it a shine. So, do our best, is all I can say. But doing my best. Even when you're cleaning down, you want to be doing all the edges that you're thinking that you don't want to paint under the edge of this bonnet, because we're going to mask up against it. So I want it to be clean as possible. So again, see the black on it. Whenever you're doing this, cleaner the better is the key. Cleaner the better. And with a little bit of luck, when we close the door, hopefully it's gone right, we've got a nice mask edge that is sealed all the way around. Right, finally got it all masked up. It's just so time consuming doing that, but you can't get around it. You've got to do it if you want to paint your car, ain't you? Next thing I do, a little bit of etch primer over any little bits of bare metal, so anything like that, all we want to do. Anything like that, walk around the car, just got to check it off now, make sure there's no other little bits, anything that I think might react like a bare edge there, we've got that there. Just cover it, doesn't matter if you paint over it, makes no odds whatsoever. So, go do that, let's go get some paint mixed up. Okay, got the solvent base coat here, so solvent is period correct for this car. This is 2 parts paint to 1 part thinner, so I've already thinned it down, so ready to go. Right, get that in the gun. Now let's get in the oven, get it tacked off, and we're ready to start spraying. Got a new tack rag again, so nice and sticky, and all we're doing is going over the whole car again, wiping it off, that any little dust particles, anything that's landed on there. Okay, car's all tacked off, so we're ready to start putting some colour on now. One thing I can't stress enough, when you're prepping a car, painting a car, it takes time. You cannot rush, well you can rush, but the chances are it will go wrong. It's just one of them things, to mask it up somewhere properly, it takes a lot of time. To prep it, it takes a lot of time. Same again, when we start laying the paint on, I'm going to put a really light coat on first. I'm not going to go mad putting a really heavy coat of base on, just in case there's something that's on the core. Sometimes there's a silicone or something like that, and it will ring up and push all the paint away that you just put on there. If you dust it on light, you'll see it early, it'll be a lot easier to correct. So I'll get you guys set up, we'll start getting some paint on this. Okay, you just see me, I've just given the car one whole coat now, so we went over the primer patches, try and dull them down a little bit, then just given the whole car one coat. It's probably going to take another 2 coats to cover, I think, because the colour is just, it doesn't seem to have much like occupancy, it doesn't, like, everything's bleeding through, so want to make sure we get all the old paint covered so it's got that bright, vibrant pop of a colour again. We're getting there, but it's just going to take a few coats, as I say. Painting takes time, can't rush it. Okay, I've given the car another couple coats of paint. I'm pretty sure that we're all covered. There's no primer bleeding through or anything like that. But you see, I've got the torch on my phone just checking, because if there's a bare edge or any primer bleeding through after we've lacquered this, when we get it outside and see it, it means we're painting it again. That would be a nightmare. Alright, it looks like it's all covered in there, all the base coat looks okay. Gone round at the torch, had the best look I can. Looks all good, so we're ready to lacquer now. Knocking up lacquer, 2 to 1. So 2 parts lacquer to 1 part hardener, and then 10% of Right, let's get back in that oven and get a coat of lacquer over it. That is literally ready for its next coat already. Let's go knock out some more and get on it. Right guys, so we've got a couple of runs on it. There's a couple on the tailgate. Bit rough, as you say, I showed you. Look at that one. So, might have to paint the tailgate again. We'll see. But the rest of it's all pretty good. Got a slight saggy patch on the other side, just underneath one of the lines. Got a run on the bonnet. So, is what it is. I say, if you've done it every day, it would be a bad day. But as I say, I'm not a painter. Worked in a shop, never a painter. So, got a bit of flatten and polish to do. Maybe paint that tailgate again. But I think for a first effort with that lacquer and, you know, trying to get used to it, because it was hard. It was it's slow, but it was going off quick, so it's tacky, so I had to rush round, and then I went a bit heavy, so, but I think all in all, standing back, she's looking pretty good. Next morning, time to demask it, get it out of the oven. Looking pretty good. Overall, I'm relatively happy with it. I say a little bit disappointed in myself that I've got the runs on the back and the bit on the front, but hey, I'm not a painter. You know, it's all a learning curve, and that's what we're doing here. If I was a fully fledged painter, where'd be the fun in it, where I'm rolling it into an oven and I know it's going to come out pristine as if a professional's done it. So yeah, overall, pretty happy with the way it's come out. So I'm going to get it demasked, get it out the oven, and get the panels set up in here so we can get them painted and get out of Stu's way. That's a close one. Nearly forgot the mirror covers. Everything's set up, ready to go. Just got to give them a quick panel wipe off like we did with the car. You might notice when I start painting, it's a different colour. It's some old paint that I had from painting a race car. It's a Lamborghini colour, I think. But it's similar enough to base all these white bits up, so I want to make sure we've got enough of the proper colour, just in case we need to paint that tailgate again or anything like that, where I've got the runs on it. So I'm going to base these all up, and then we'll hit them over the top with the proper colour. Let's get into it. It's quite a result as well with the colours being as close as they are. Say it's not miles out when you're looking at them. Right, get the gun cleaned out, get the correct paint in there, and let's get that on there so we get it lacquered and done. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.